Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Let's go! Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
That mouth of yours is gonna get you in trouble.
So who we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance? Come! Go! Come on! Come on!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
There's one behind.
Take him down.
Racked up this piece of land.
I'll gun down the lot of you!
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. Oh, my good God.
You got something in the seat of your britches.
I'll kill every last one of you!
You're trembling worse than a stutter and a twister.
There's one behind the outhouse. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos.
Can I borrow this, friend?
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you. Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah, come on.
This is a messy one. Tough one, ain't you? Let's go. Come on. Slow up. Come on. Let's get this over with. I'll be having that.
Very grateful. There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck. Excuse me, mister. I guess it weren't your day, horse. Oh, Lord. This is nasty.
We meet again. You're always welcome at this establishment, sir.
I knew she was a sorry.
Hello, friend.
Love.
Everything here is proudly made right here in the USA. Anything else I can do for you? I keep foreign and Jewish-made goods out of my store. help our American families. A fine choice.
Those bandits getting more bold.
Howdy.
Howdy. Now, how you think she be having all that money?
Really, now?
Hello.
You rat! Son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Have you lost your damn mind?
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget
Can
what
I
you
have
did
this?
here.
I couldn't just pass by and let him kill you.
They took my boy! My boy!
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Will you go look for this? I'm sick with worry.
I guess that ain't really hunting. Whoa, whoa. Let's go. Come on!
You got a death wish,
You leave
boy?
me alone.
Ever heard of aiming when you shoot, gentlemen? I need it more than you now. Let's make this quick. Let's go! Whoa there! Easy. Would you looky here? Let's go! This is a messy one. That's a kill. Come on, let's get this over with. You stink. Gotcha. And down you come. Tough one, ain't you? This is dirty. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I'll be having that. Oh, what were you eating? Yes. This'll fetch a good price. Come on. Whoa. Come on. Whoa there.
Mister, they're about to hang my buddy and he ain't done nothing wrong. You gotta help.
Just a little something for my troubles. Lie still. Oh, Lord. This is nasty. Let's make this quick. Anything to help, partner. This is a messy one. Survival of the fittest. Come on, let's get this over with. You stink. Go! Slow down! Yeah! Blame Darwin. Let's go. Come on, easy up now.
What's the hell out? You looking for something? Bastard? Got some kind of problem? Damn it! Watch where you're going. Faster!
I hope we have what you...
Hi there.
I'm sure you'll find something you like here. Thanks for the visit.
I hear the Blackwater ledgers gonna print about a big fire in the 8th.
Another satisfied customer. Nice doing business with you. That Bonnie is a right pretty girl. She wouldn't look at me, though.
Hell.
Spread the word. I hope you see something you need.
I believe the new Spalding's catalog will be out soon. I love that bunch of things. That's affordable.
How are you?
That should do it.
Hello to you.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. You see, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her... Well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Budding farmers such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Howdy.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Careful! You're more of a hindrance than a help. Get behind the herd! That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell. Hello, mister.
That's it.
Easy now.
Stay behind
He's
them, Mr.
got
Moss.
it. Hello.
Whoa.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
Get right at them. Drive it this way.
Come on. Come on. Come on, easy up now. Let's go.
Nail it down. He's just showing off now.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Let's go.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Go.
Mr. Marston!
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's go! Faster! Whoa!
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Hola.
Whoa there!
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret and sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just
But I
enjoy
know
the
we're
ride?
only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Don't let it buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it.
You're mine now.
Come on
Easy
in,
there.
cowboy.
God damn it!
Make it slow.
Try not to scoop him too much.
That's
Show
it.
me what you got, boy.
Easy.
Let's see it, boy.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston.
Come on, baby. Calm down.
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. Mount up, Marston. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, then. Let's see if you can get another one.
Yeah. Let's go.
Come on, boys. Come on. Rope one of them. That's it. Hold it there. That's it. Lead with them.
Almost got you. Calm down now. Oh, damn! Nearly there. Relax now. I got you now. There you go.
You got him eating out of your hand. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch. Giddy up!
Come on. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. there at Narrows. We'll trap them there.
I'll see you there, miss. Let's go. Go! Easy! I got you! Come on!
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Nearly there. Oh, shit. Calm down now. You're mine now. Oh, this ain't good. I got you now. I got you. Come on. Easy. Yeah.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Excuse me. Make sure to like and subscribe.